Talking about, well, the fallout from last week's explosion at last night's commitment ceremony. Brook, not before she copped this grilling.
In all my years working on Married at First Sight, I have never experienced a woman be so vicious toward other women.
I'm gonna go to the toilet quickly.
She's coming back.
What the heck?
Oops, fail.
You put that behind you.
Yeah, once Brook gets back.
She's avoiding consequences completely.
But in Married there's the entire apology and accountability. True colours.
Wow, she put it so well there.
Yeah, pretty shocking, wasn't it? For more, we're joined by Married at First Sight bride Alyssa in Adelaide. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa.
Good morning. It's nice to be back.
It's great to have you back. Before we get into all of that drama, let's focus on the positive. I mean, you and David are such a united front. How's your little love bubble going?
The love bubble is definitely still loving. We grew closer together in all of the whole, you know, the noise and the saga that's going on at the dinner table. It definitely didn't rock David and I. It's definitely built our relationship stronger together, and we've united. And yeah, I'm super proud of us. I'm super proud of, you know, myself for showing up and sticking up for myself, and I'm super proud of you know, my husband for also standing up for me. Yeah, and yeah, to be sitting here today and in front of Australia and just, you know, be a voice to be able to shut down bullies. Like, I feel like this is a message we really need to get out there as well.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about that because, you know, that dinner party, I think the nation was completely jaws on the floor for the whole thing.
Yeah.
There were a lot of exchanges. You, so Stella sort of remained calm and you remained calm as well.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot that ends up on the editing floor. I'm sure it was much worse in real life as well than it is on the screen. But to relive it again, how is that for you? And what's the reaction been like since it's aired for you?
Obviously, for me, that night was one of the most traumatic nights of my life. This went on for around 7 hours. We only saw 5 minutes of it. My hands were sweating under the table. I was shaking. It was a lot. It was very intense, but the response has been just crazy. My messages and people reaching out and saying that they've been bullied and, you know, they've had, it's brought back traumas of them, and just say how I handled myself was, you know, incredible, and I'm just feeling all the love and the support from Australia, and yeah, it's been very overwhelming the last, you know, week. So
yeah. Well, good on you for calling it out. And in the commitment ceremony, you called out this disrespect and, you know, these low-grade comments. Were you surprised when Gia and Beck apologised?
I wasn't surprised. There was a lot of apologies going around that night. Everybody that was a part of that Mean Girl group, they all sat on that couch and apologised. But I reckon the most authentic that I felt was from Beck. As I don't know if you guys noticed, but like watching back last night was quite tricky. I was looking at Gia and Brook, and they were like looking at each other while I was speaking, and I don't think their apologies were authentic at all, to be honest. They were still giving death stares, and yeah, it was hard to watch.
We know that this is recorded, you know, at a different time to now, and you know,
Yeah.
it has to be edited and all that sort of stuff. In the last week, both Gia and Brook have done public apologies where they've written on Instagrams and they said this is represent us. They were allowed to formally apologise. Have either one of them reached out to you personally and been like, you know what, we went too far?
So 5 weeks after that dinner party, I did receive a message via Instagram from Brook, which was basically blaming everyone, like the producers, the alcohol, instead of, you know, taking some accountability. And obviously Gia apologised on the show as well. But personally, I never heard anything up until a couple of days ago. I did receive an email from Brook sincerely apologising for her behaviour. But otherwise, yeah, I haven't, up until now, yeah, that's the latest.
That's interesting.
And have you heard more from Beck as well?
Beck and I, obviously she's from Adelaide as well. I have forgiven Beck, but obviously I have put boundaries in place there just because of how, you know, she did treat me and how she turned on me. So You know, obviously I have friends and I have a great support network around me, but I just feel like, yeah, once trust is broken, you know, it's really hard to come back from that, and I've got to protect myself as well.
Yeah,
I think you're handling it so well, and we're really, you know, I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, and this is not what you signed up for, indeed.
No, I signed up for a husband, guys.
You got a good one, though.
To build a relationship.
We think you got a good one.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
You got your Prince Charming.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts there, but we'll hopefully speak to you again soon. Thanks, Alyssa.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Thank you, Alyssa. Married at First Sight continues tonight at 7:30 on 9 and 9 Now, and it's Intruders.
I mean, well, what could possibly go wrong?
Yes.